Hey everyone, welcome back to 5 Day Crypto. My name is Chase. Today we're going to look at Enjin coin, ENJ, and we're going to look at it against Tether. We're going to look at it on a couple different charts today. You might recognize this chart. I just posted this on Twitter not that long ago, and we're going to talk about this a little bit more in depth. So if you like the video, give us a thumbs up. Follow us on Twitter to get maybe some advanced posts, so you don't have to see everything on YouTube. Sometimes I'm posting on Twitter. Sometimes I post in my Telegram. I have a free Telegram that's linked below. 100% free. Post some extra things in there if I'm not making videos on YouTube. So probably worth at least checking out. It's 100% free. And then if you want more help than that, more indicators, more advice, helpful tips and hints, that's what our Patreon is for. And we have a link to that as well. And you also get access to a private Telegram with my personal alerts. What I'm personally doing, that's where that is. So let's look at ENJ to get us started. This chart, what do we got? Well, this is by a technical trader that trades just off charts, maybe could start salivating at moves like this, because after you break into an all-time high, you want to back test previous resistance, which we're doing right now. Look at our previous local top back in here in August. See these 3 weekly candles? Now look where we are now. And what I am a big advocate of is looking for several indicators saying similar things to be more confident of that move is likely to happen. And do we have that? I'm glad you asked. Yes, we do. Why? Well, not only are we backtesting these previous local tops, we're showing support around this area. At the same time, the 21-week EMA, which you want to hold during a bullish price movement, certainly a bull market, which we're still in, believe it or not, if we close this weekly candle, right? I'd like to wait for that for full confirmation. But I would say the odds greatly improve in 5 days, 8 hours. If we're closing above this 21-week, which we're currently about $2.30 for Enjin coin. If we can close above that, I think the odds greatly improve of this green arrow here, back to the upside. And right now, look at this discount, right? Look at the discount we're at. Even at current prices, we're down 50% from all-time highs with a perfectly healthy pullback, coil up, spring loaded, shotgun, double barrel, elephant gun, whatever you want. You catching the drift? It's looking very bigly. What else? What other charts do we have to maybe add some more fuel to this fire? I'm glad you asked. How about the 5-day Gaussian channel? What does this have to do with anything? Well, look where we are. After 1, 2, 3, 4 reds in a row, we're trying to flip green at the same time, again, holding the top line of the 5-day Gaussian channel as, you guessed it, support. And we're getting a little bit of a lift off. So that top line is around 224. If we can hold above that and the 21-week EMA and that previous local top there that we talked about back in here, I mean, the signs are aligning, okay? Stonehenge, if you follow that at all. I don't even know where that's going from. You got it. What else? What if we get all this? What do we want for the final nail in the coffin for confirmation of a bullish move, explosive move back to the upside? Let's take a look. The ADX and NDI. If you don't use the ADX and NDI, you need to add it to your chart. It's free on TradingView. Hopefully you have a TradingView chart and you can do some learning. While the prices are kind of oscillating up and down every day, you should be learning something as much as you can. You don't want to be trying to learn when to enter and exit trades and adding new indicators as we're approaching all-time highs. You want to do that now and get yourself ready, for what's coming, because I still think we have a lot of upside in our future. So when to buy and sell is ADX and NDI helps confirm those moves. So yeah, if you want to wait for the ADX and NDI to cross bullish, which is a green crossing up right back in, like we had October. Remember how good of an October we had? Let's go look at Enjin coin mid-October here when we got this cross and see what we did. So mid-October, let's put it on the daily chart and let's remove this. Give me a moment and let's look at it. Mid-October, let's go back and look. Mid-October right here. So we got the bullish ADX and NDI cross right here. When we were holding support at our 21-day EMA, this is on the daily chart now, and then look what came next, right? Right after we got the bullish cross on the ADX and NDI with the ADX is the orange line. It tells you kind of the power of the move. You want that working with whatever chart you want. So if you want to sell, you'd want to wait for a cross to the red. And then you watch this. For first week of December, first few days of December, let's go back and look. First few days of December, it waits for a confirmation. So it would have told you to sell right here. Is that the absolute peak? No. But it tells you that highly probable more downside is coming if you get that ADX and NDI, death cross or bear cross, right? So maybe this helps somebody out there avoid future mistakes. So watch this. Pay attention on the daily chart for any coin. Watch the ADX and NDI when it crosses and separates. You don't want to just because it crossed like this. This is not what you want to look for. You want to look for divergence of two lines with the ADX and NDI going in the direction that you're wanting. So as we get that bear cross, the ADX and NDI not super convincing, but when you see it start coming up, the bears are gaining power here. So this is what you want to watch for in the coming days. If we get this cross, you want your ADX and NDI to follow it just like we did back in October. Something similar to that is what you'd want to look for the most confluence. But there's one drawback to this. If you're going to wait for this confirmation, the prices are likely going to be significantly higher. I would say at least 10%, probably 20% higher than they are now once we get this kind of cross here. So you missed out on kind of the initial, but it's just a safer bet. If you want the more secure odds, then you'd wait for that to happen. If not, if you agree with my 21-week theory and my 5-day Gaussian channel theory, and you wanted to get in now, not financial advice, but you could be in for a very bigly move, because even on this chart, looking at previous local tops, we're holding that support as well at the same time as the 5-day Gaussian channel. It's just looking pretty great all around. So probably the best looking coin, in my opinion, besides Matic. Matic's looking great, but Matic's had some great weeks. So Enjin coin right now, after this 50% discount, loading up at perfect support zones across many charts, usually will pay off for you. Not financial advice again, but for those of you wondering, what should I maybe throw some more money at right now? There you go. Fear and Greed Index, we're at 27. We're still in fear. We want to make a higher high. All we have to do is get above 30, which if, with our prices today, maybe we do that. And that would likely lead to even more green side. You guessed it. Quote of the day. Car of the day. You guessed it. McLaren 720S. I probably show this car more than any other supercar because it's my favorite supercar. McLaren 720S. Probably the best bang for the buck. I mean, there's I don't know of any factory cars that are really faster than that for under 300K. I don't, or look better than that. I mean, look at that. Look at that butt. Look at that rear diffuser. Insane looking to me. I mean, I just love it. The active arrow, this wing, if you like floor it, it gets down into like slippery mode and then you brake and it flies up. It's pretty cool if you haven't seen it or if you care. Most people are going anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's my favorite supercar right now for under 300K. If we get to the $1 million range, we're getting into Senna territory. I like Sennas. McLaren Sennas. Of course, McLaren still. Lamborghini SVJ. Those are my, top two. SVJs are like $1 million now. You could have bought them new for $490. Doubled your money. Supercar territory is a different game, man. You can make money buying supercars, believe it or not. You can flip supercars. You can flip watches. How about that? Mind blowing. Maybe we'll do watches a day when we're all stupid rich. We'll do fancy watches. All right. Well, I'll see you on the next video. Hopefully this helped you.